Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can watch BBC iPlayer even if you're not located in the United Kingdom right now. Normally, if you were outside of the UK and you try to go onto iPlayer, it's going to say something like this, that BBC iPlayer only works in the UK. So what you need in order to avoid that is something called a VPN, Virtual Private Network. And it's going to look something like this. This one's called ExpressVPN, and it's going to allow you to make it seem as if you're somewhere else in the world when you're using the internet, regardless of your physical location. It's also going to make your connection safer, but when it comes to something like streaming content, what we're really after is the location, making it seem as if we're somewhere else. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate with ExpressVPN. I'll also mention a few of the other top VPNs out there. If you want to find out more about them at any point, there will be more information in the description below. But what we're going to do over here is just click on this location tab, and that's going to open up a window with all of our locations. With ExpressVPN, as of now, you have 105 countries you can connect to, but we're just going to go to the search bar and type in United Kingdom, and it's going to show up right there. If I click on this arrow, I get a few more options within the UK, but for right now, it doesn't matter which one we pick. We just want to make it seem as if we're in the UK. Of course, if you have an issue with one of them, if one of them is not working, then you can always try a different one, but I'm just going to go with East London. Okay, I'm going to click on that one, X this, and click connect. And in just a second or two, I'm going to be connected up to that server. There you go. And now any website that I visit is going to think that I'm in the UK. Now, what I recommend doing here is if you were already trying to access BBC iPlayer in the browser, I would recommend opening up an Incognito tab, whatever it's called in your browser, basically a new window that won't have any information from your previous login, because it's possible that they've already picked up on your location from your previous login in that other tab or window. So you want to open up a new tab. With Edge, it's called in private. With Chrome, it'll be called Incognito. And then you want to go into your account, and now you should be able to access content and watch shows without any issues, because the VPN is going to make it seem as if you're in the UK itself. Now, it is really that simple. That's all you need to do in order to get iPlayer working from outside of the UK. The main thing you want to do here is make sure that the VPN you're using has good speeds, is not going to be detectable by the website that you're using, so you don't want them realizing that you're using a VPN. And for something like iPlayer, you probably want one that can work on your phone and your TV as well. So that's why I put together a list of what I feel are the 3 best VPNs for this. The first one over here is this one, ExpressVPN. This is personally my favorite VPN. I use it on a day-to-day basis. It has everything that I just said, and on top of that, it's super simple and easy to use. But if you're somebody who maybe wants a lot of features, you want to be able to get the most out of a VPN, then there's this one over here called NordVPN. This one's also a very solid option, and you have something called specialty servers, which allow you to do things like have a double VPN connection, so it connects you up to 2 different VPNs before getting you over to the internet, giving you an added layer of security. There's something called Onion over VPN that connects you up to the Onion network, but it does it through the VPN, so nobody can even tell that you're connecting up to the Onion network. You also get add-ons over here, for example, Threat Protection Pro, which is like a mini antivirus. So there's just a ton to NordVPN. It's really feature packed. If you want to find out more about it, then I will have full reviews for Nord and all of these VPNs in the description below. But if you're somebody who's into that, you want a ton of different options, then Nord is probably for you. And lastly, if you're on a budget, then there's Surfshark. This is a really high quality VPN, but at the same time, it is relatively inexpensive. The premium plan for Surfshark is going to be cheaper than the basic plan of most other VPNs. And at the same time, you get 100 countries to choose from, fast speed, and a really nice perk with Surfshark is that you can install it on an unlimited amount of devices with just one account. So you can cover everything that you own. You can share it with your friends, your family, pretty much anybody who you want. It doesn't matter how many devices you put Surfshark on. In comparison with NordVPN, you can only put it on 10 devices, and with ExpressVPN, you can put it on 8. Now, I haven't met anybody yet who needs more than 8 devices, but if that's you, then Surfshark is probably the one you want to go with. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments if this helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.